We are live on the Sub 4 RA channel. Welcome aboard. Come on in. Got two more cars. Almost ready for the January King of the Quarter Mile. Also known amongst others as the Underground Hot Wheels Gambling Ring. Ha ha ha. Don't tell anybody. And then we got a package here from Scorpio Smith. We're going to take a look, see what's in there. Not sure, other than I know it's diecast. And make sure you pick a driver car for the YouTube Cup as we are going road coursing yet again on a fantasy course made up by me in my dome. The Devil's Backbone. Woo. Looks brutal. A lot of people already predicting an S-load of El Recos, and we shall see. I know in the Pick a Driver video, I stated that the race would be up either Sunday or Monday, which doesn't make sense because I have to put up qualifying first, which I still have to do. So I need to get that done. But the Pick Your Driver still needs to be done by Saturday, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. And if you shall or should pick the correct driver who wins, you'll get a shout out at the end of the Devil's Backbone video. So we got 6 races down, 2 to go. We know Devil's Backbone is the 7th race and Daytona Under the Lights. And I would say expect Daytona to have modeled to be just similar to Daytona, but it's going to look different from the El Reco Fest we had last season, or not last season. Oh, it might as well be of last season. It was last February. And make sure you're getting in your cars if you want to be a part of the YouTube Cup League, which might be the only, but I can guarantee you it's the most dedicated, and this is where you send them. Rhino, P.O. Box 577-976, Modesto, California, 95357. Or as they say in Deutschland, 95357. Ah! The hell was I saying? Yeah, I don't know if it's the only league in the world where you can send in NASCAR stock cars and compete with everybody else in the world, even though I think so far the YouTube Cup has been limited to only fellers from the United States that have sent in cars. But the Clash will tentatively be run the same day as the Clash for the real NASCAR series, which I believe is February 10th. So we're going to go from one season right to the next. And the Clash is going to be made up of anybody who's been on a poll or who has won a segment in 2018 season, so the inaugural season. And we'll see how many cars we have from there. And if we don't have maybe enough, we really need at least 10 cars. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't even need to go to the alternative because we should have plenty of cars. And whoever comes out of that wins that. One winner only. 5 points to start the season. So they'll already be 5 points ahead of everybody else by the time we drop the flag at Daytona 2019. Trying to be a lot more organized for the 2019 YouTube Cup season. More tracks will be added. So if you like this fictitious track I came up with, Devil's Backbone, look for additional ones going forward. Maybe not necessarily road courses, but more than likely something like that. And I'll probably add more real tracks like Talladega and Dover and Martinsville and the Brickyard. So at least 4 real tracks will be added to the YouTube Cup. We started the initial regular NOS Racing Series 2017 with 6 races. We bumped up to 8 in 2018. 2019, I would say, we might not have to double up any tracks, except for I'd like to do Daytona. I'd like to do that night race on top of the Daytona 500. So that might be the only one. I would say at least 10 races, but we might be looking closer to 12. And don't forget, whoever wins the series of the 2019 YouTube Cup will get the big Hot Wheels hauler that was donated by Ken Castillo from Not Your Dad's Garage Racing on Facebook group, Not Your Dad's Garage. Kenny, you need to get on YouTube, man. You'll do great. Very funny commentary. Funny guy, man. Love him. All right. Maybe I'll keep that handy. All right, so we're going to take a look at a couple of cars that were given to me. And we still need bucks on these guys. We still need bucks. Buckaroos, dollars, dinero, uno, ein Geld, ein Mark. You know what I mean? All right, so this one was given to me by Axel Foley. This is Minecraft. I have never raced this. I have never given this a second look on the pegs. I wonder if this is something that... I understand it's fairly decent. I wonder if this is something if you put, I don't know, tungsten or something in there. Right in there where that little Lego guy should go. Obviously it'll add weight, but will it be... I guess it depends on what track you're running, right? Doesn't look like there's a soul in here right now. Went up to 3 I saw, but yeah. Nobody's saying nothing, man. Nobody got nothing to say. Maybe if we bring in the Honcho Man, who has been quite absent from the Sub 4 RA channel over the last couple of years due to the King of the Misfits almost not even having a pulse, minus the couple championship matches we have had. Maybe the Honcho Man needs to come in here to spice things up if Rhino ain't cutting it. You know what I mean? All right, Axel Foley, you still need a buckaroo, my friend, to be competing in the January King of the Quarter Mile. That's right. You want to get involved in that King of the Quarter Mile? It's one packaged car, as long as it'll fit on the 6-lane raceway. One packaged car and $1. And if you can get through everybody else who sends in a car in January, if you can beat all of them, not necessarily all of them, but if you can go get through all that competition and go on and face Dirty Deeb with his Dodge concept car, the Baby Ruth, and beat him, you will collect all the skrill. And right now, I want to say it's up to about, well, if these guys give me their skrill, and I'm not sure what's in here from Scorpio Smith, we should be close to between 25 and 30 cars, somewhere in that ballpark range. And keep in mind, if nobody beats 30 Deeb's Dodge concept car, the Baby Ruth, that skrill, that money in the pot rolls over to February. What's up, Tucker Taylor? Yep, that money will roll over to the Valentine's Day month. Okay, it's right here. Hey, Tucker, how's it going, buddy? I know that song, Let Me See Your Grill. Never heard of Let Me See Your Face. Now, you look at plenty of my videos, my grill, my mug is on them. All right, so this one by Axel Foley. And then from Jose Navarro, a.k.a. Al Pastor, on the regular, I don't even know why I call it regular, it's NOS Racing Series. Somebody asked me a question about the NOS Racing Series. Where's the Bristol race at? Well, if you have been following along, I mentioned that the regular NOS Racing Series is taking a bit of a hiatus because the YouTube Cup is the priority, and I want to get the YouTube Cup 2018 season done so I can get right into 2019, have our Daytona 500 coincide with the real well, mine's the real Daytona 500. Ours is the YouTube Cup is the real Daytona 500. But the one with the actual real cars racing without restrictor plates, mind you. Starting this season. Want to have them running neck and neck. Helps the views, you know what I mean? And then intermittently, we will finish up season 2. And then going forward, I don't know if the regular NOS Racing series will exist in the capacity that we know it. Might just be, race here and there just to throw one up with those drivers. Because don't forget, the truck series. And let me tell you something. I got about, you guys have already sent in, I don't know, probably about 20 trucks. Favorite NASCAR driver of all time was Jeremy Mayfield. Current driver, I have not had a favorite current driver since he left the Cup Series. This one here by Nero62. This thing, I almost hate to race this thing. This thing is awesome. Might be the, oh no, he has this one too. This is the other custom. And then we kind of got a couple more customs, I guess. Sent this one too. So the truck series will be up and running. I can't tell you exactly when. You might remember Odd Socks. Ryan Blaney. I used to like his dad, Dave. Always running with the lower tier teams, but he was always strong on the restrictor plates. Here, there we go. NOS Racing with Kylito Newt. Kylito Salsa. That's nice. And then we also have, I got to go back and see who sent all the real NASCAR trucks. And I really don't know how these things will run. It looks like it's rubber tires. These things are hard to get, so I basically allowed any truck that has a number, whether it's already on there or you put on there, to run in the truck series. And that will come up. Just don't know exactly when. All right, and then this one, Jose Navarro, got sidetracked there as I always do. Driver of the 27 car in the NOS Racing Series. Still need a buckaroo from him, but he has sent in Gone with the Viento. This thing looks like it's almost that creamsicle color, huh? The old Tampa Bay Buccaneers creamsicle. Jose Navarro with El Viento, the wind. So if I'm running this car and this like front splitter thing here breaks, can I say I just broke the wind? Yeah, sophomoric joke. I love it. All right. How long do you think you'll be streaming? Well, probably not too long because it's me and you, buddy. Ah, here's Kylito Newt. Hey, man, I was just showing off. You probably thought, nah, man, Rhinos forgot about the truck series. Oh, no. See, look at it. I was just showing off. NOS Racing with Kylito Newt. Kylito Newt, owner of the 99 car. Owner of, let's see, the 5 car. I'm trying off the top of my head. I believe the 5 car Casey Kane in the YouTube Cup, as well as the 18 Kyle Busch, if I'm not mistaken. Kyle Busch, man, he's almost like, yeah, no, what a coincidence. Kyle Busch in YouTube Cup is almost like Chase Elliott was in Cup racing, where he's always up there, second place, third place. Oh, man, this is perfect. Oh, yeah, 26 car. Oh, how could I forget Dr. Red Glove? Well, probably the coolest name, minus the ones I came up with for Ghost Jerker and his boys. And then Party Blazer, Kylito Newt's brother. Yep, 518 and oh, yeah, Kurt Busch, too. Yes, that's right. All right, what do you guys think? Jimmy Johnson has built himself a little bit of a cushion with 2 races to go, but has anybody seen what the 5 car has done over the course of the second half of the season? Keep in mind, the 5 car, missed at least the Daytona 500? that I know of. He's missed one race. Has anybody seen how hard Casey Kane has been coming in that 5 car? That's been nobody's really talked about that. You know, a lot of people are thinking probably Jimmy Johnson. But look out for Casey Kane, man. He is there. Looks like some of these custom cars like Nick Devers, Chicken George, maybe not necessarily Blue Dale and Yellowdale. Maybe Mark Martin, but definitely Devers and Chicken George. Cars that have been custom have had the rivets drilled out, weight added to them. It definitely looks like they're starting to show signs of slowing down, which, you know, it's great to have the custom cars. Whoa, what was that? Great to have the custom cars. I love having them in the series, you know, but the longevity of them, I don't know. Oh man, happy 11th birthday. I've turned 11 almost 4 times now. The longevity of custom cars, I don't know with those axles, and I don't, you know, I don't know if everything gets, I'm not a modder, I'm not a customizer, so I don't know if once you take them apart, put them back together, if it's easier for the axles to become compromised, wheels, whatnot. It just seems like the stocks hold up a little bit better in the long run than those that are customized. So something to think about. You know, we got a couple wheel swaps going forward in the next season. How will that fare? What? Dr. Red Glove is retiring? No. Dr. Red Glove, actually, when I first ran him, I thought, man, this guy might be pretty decent. I mean, he's not he's not exactly he can complete laps, let's put it that way. Trying to think of somebody. Further back in the pack. Who's back there? Ward Burton. I think Ward Burton has a couple points. Random Epic. What's going on, man? Just going through some Hot Wheelios. Couple cars sent in. Just need dollars from these guys. I know who they are and where they are. Where they hang out. Wishes to return to his old career of super villainy. Oh, man. I hate to see Dr. Red Glove go. Will there anybody be taking over that car, or that car is retiring as well? And I'll have to park it. What do you guys think about the Devil's Backbone? Devil's Backbone. Devil's Backbone. All right, we got Scorpio Smith. Let's see what's in here. Very interested to see what's in here. All right, you guys can give me your thoughts on Devil's Backbone as I'm opening this. Even though nobody's seen a car run on the Devil's Backbone yet. However, make sure you are following me on Instagram, also under Sub4RA, as this is double packaged, huh? Scorpio Smith knows what's up. Make sure you're following me also on Instagram, also under Sub4RA. Tomorrow I will have, it's ironic we're talking about him, I will have Dr. Red Glove run I mean, not Dr. Red Glove. What a fool. I'm going to have Casey Kane give everybody a test lap to see what it's like on Devil's Backbone. Okay. Kylito's new 9 car will be replacing the 10, which will be retiring. Mordecai Rigby will be joining the Newt Racing's YouTube Series 99 cars, the new driver. Nice. All right. So which 9 car are you sending in? I'm interested. All right, let's see. All right. All right, here's a note. Hold on. Skrill. I showed you on Instagram that I need to get it sent out. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Scorpio writes, hello, sub 4 RA. Scorpio here with my 5 cars here for the quarter-mile race. These cars are coming from my track called Inertia Hill Raceway. Nice. You rock, bro. I watch all your vids. Thank you, my friend. I am happy to hear that. Delighted. Glad you enjoy it and hope you continue to enjoy them going forward as well. And I'm going to start doing NASCAR parodies. Not sure what that involves. All right. Let's do these one at a time. Ooh, never mind. We don't have to do these one at a time. And I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to show you guys when I see it too. And oh, nice. This looks familiar. I don't have this. I do now. Thank you so much. Very good. These are some good entries. I'm thinking this same exact. I can't get to it right now. How ironic. This same exact 5-pack right here, Dave Akers has donated to whoever wins the 2019 YouTube Cup Daytona 500. Oh, man, this is great. The Nissan 350Z, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X, the 85 Honda CRX, Dodge Challenger Drift car, and the SRT Viper GTS-R. Yes, exactly, Dave. Isn't this ironic? Sent in by Scorpio Smith for the king of the quarter mile. Bam! 5 squirrel. That's how you do it right there, guys. And 5 solid entries, I'd have to say. Gotta be honest, I haven't raced. I've raced the Dodge Viper RT10, which is blazing. At least the gold medal wheels version was of the one from the 90s. That was the King of the Misfits champion for 2 years. I have a feeling the CRX will probably be fast. The Evo looks fast. I imagine the 350Z is fast. The Challenge, I mean, these all have to be legitimate contenders right here. I mean, come on, guys. Do you agree? I know you guys probably haven't seen who's in it, but right now, Dave Akers has some fast cars entered. I don't know. If you put all 5 of these, line them all 5 up, what do you guys think would win if you lined all 5 of these up? This is an awesome 5-pack right here. Scorpio is bringing the heat right away here in January. Trying to take the chill off of January. Dave Akers is coming hard for the crown, let me tell you. Funny car entered by Dave Akers. The Firebird Funny car. The Pikes Peak Tacoma with Faster Than Ever on it. The Nomad, the metal on metal Nomad. The Drift Challenger and a straight quarter mile. Well, I'm not going to say straight quarter mile. You got to keep in mind, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and label it, even though I don't know how you would have a clear-cut answer. I'm going to say the quarter mile I run mine on is the toughest quarter mile on the planet, diecast-wise. You have the slope of the driveway to contend with and the rather difficult transition from the downhill portion to the big part, which takes place on, concrete. I don't have concrete evidence that mine is the toughest, but I tell you what, the cars that go through the finish line on my quarter mile have perhaps the easiest transition due to 3D bot maker's feet he provides for the 6-lane raceway finish gate. No more holding up on bricks or weights. You know, these guys, I've seen some of these guys holding up the finish chute on like 50-pound dumbbells. I was like, come on, I know you're not lifting those. Give me a break. I'm looking forward to this. So that puts it definitely, this has definitely got to put it, including these two. But right now, these two don't qualify right here, Jose Navarro and Axel Foley, until you give up that one skrill, the Uno Dinero, you know what I mean? Honda City Turbo. Oh, man. No. You know what I like to race is that the Quattro. I don't know, those wheels that those come on. I don't even know what these things are called. I don't have any around here, but I don't know what you call them, but I don't know. Are they fast? Are they not fast? I think that's the only one I raced was that Honda City Turbo. That thing's still cool, man. I don't care. It is still a cool car. All right, so January's pot is already nearing, or at least at the $30 mark. And I think we have a couple more cars coming. Entries are due by January 28th. Now, if you cannot get it in by January 28th, don't worry. These are going to be run once a month at the end of the month. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet 11 months, 12 months, or do it 11 months and then have a Clash of the Champions, some Champions race at the end in December. And then whoever wins that will regain the title going into 2020. And I'll send them like some little small prize or something like that. Whoa, crap. Almost knocked over. Last time I did this, I knocked over the 80s Firebird. Nice. Peg Hunt pit stop in the garage. I'm in the garage. What are we submitting? Well, once every month, I have, let's put it this way. You've heard of underground racing, right? Over at Race Mountain. This right here is underground Hot Wheels gambling. That's right. You put up skrill, your car wins, you beat the champ, you get all the skrill. Isn't that right? I'm being honest, right, Abe? 7 years ago, we didn't have Hot Wheels, but we had this cool looking beard. If it would ever focus. All right, so Peg Hunt asking, what are we submitting? I'm a little late to the live. All right, here's the dealio. Deadline, and it's probably perhaps too late. It is too late because today's what? You'd have to get them out in the mail and send them like overnight, which wouldn't make sense. Every month, and the deadline is January 28th to get them in for this month. You have to send in at least one car. For every car you sent in, saying skrill, I say skrill all the time. What was that? Again. For every car you send in $1. So, for example, Scorpio Smith, 5-pack right here sent in, $5, $1 for each. Honest Abe Skrill. Okay, $1 for each car, and they have to still be in the package. I think it's very cool. 5-pack, very cool. If your car can, well, and I don't exactly, because it depends on how many cars I get sent in. A month. If I get, let's say, 30 cars, have 5 heats, whoever wins 3 races, so on and so forth. But whatever format is used, if you can beat all of the other cars sent in, be the sole survivor, you'll go on to face whoever the current champion is. And right now it is Dirty Deeb's Dodge concept car, the Baby Ruth one. If you can beat the champ, you will get all the money that's been collected for that month. So if there's 30 cars, $30, you get 30 Skrill. Okay. If you don't beat the champ, well, all that money rolls over to the next month until somebody can beat the champ. So, yep. Probably Uncle Sam probably frown upon this, but that's why sometimes it's good having a very little teeny tiny channel that nobody cares about except for very select few cool people like you guys. Know what I mean? I'm being honest. But if we can get, and sorry, you don't get the cars back. That's part of me putting them on. Also, that's my finder's fee. And I'm sure they will be used again at some point. I have a lot of plans. I'm not just gonna flip them on OfferUp or eBay or anything like that. Hell no. What you guys always send to me will never ever be sold unless I'm broke as a joke, and it's never gonna get like that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's some heavy hitters already sent in. I would have to say this 5-pack right here, man, it's legit. It is very legit. Looking forward to running it. I think Dave said, Dave, what did you say? That the Drift would win if he raced all 5 of these against each other? Love that CRX. I always wanted a CRX when I was early teenage years. 1990, 91. I want a CRX, man. Never happened. Super speeders designed for night driving. It's Toretto, Brian. It always has been Toretto. Some side Skrill. Uh-oh. Peg Hunt Pit Stop. And you could be making even more side Skrill if nobody wins in January. Just imagine. Just imagine. Drift Challenger would take it. All right, Dave, who wins? Drift Challenger or, I don't know, Pikes Peak Tacoma with Faster Than Evers? Oh, Salt. What's the second fastest one in here, you guys think? Viper? Could Carlito Newt make a cameo in the tournament? Yeah, he could. Only because I know that one hasn't been tampered with. I know for a fact, Jack. Yeah, if you want to have a car, yeah, we could do that too. If you've already sent in a car, even if it's a NASCAR one, because I only have a few that were customs. It can't be a custom. Everything has to be in the package. I suppose you could do that. Kidding. I wasn't. I was being serious, bro. 350Z is my pick. Yeah, I kind of like the 350Z. I just know lately, the models that have come out recently. Somebody want to see? Oh, show your face. You can see it in the glare right there. Kind of look like Michael Myers. Anybody know if the Halloween one that came out over the summer is on out at Redbox yet? I did not go see that. I was kind of pissed off I didn't go see that in the movies. Maybe we'll do a little side race. I'm just interested to see who would win out of all 5 of these. But by then it might be all said and done. I just know from the cars that have been sitting recently, the Mopar ones are pretty darn fast, no matter which one it is. And I don't know what it is about it. I don't know how. Yeah, that makes 2 of us. I know how. I just don't have the skill to do it. That makes sense. All right, so we need Ace Foley. Yep, I need to hit the sack tube, my friend. And Jose Navarro. Buck up, guys. Need a buck. You guys will be in. Add it to the list. Mopar is the best. Hey, would you guys be up for live unboxings of, because I got a crap load that I haven't went through. Dave knows. Would you guys be up for a live unboxings of boxes of cars that I ordered? You know, we're talking months or even some years ago that I have never even opened. Is that something just hearing initially that you guys might be interested in me doing at some point in time? It is bedtime. Flash that in there again. This came off one of the package Ken Castillo sent, and I kept it because it looks nice and clean. It looks so fresh and so clean. How come you ain't racing? I'd hit a wall doing like $120. What? That one guy hit the Pepsi sign after jumping over a drawbridge, and he's still out there. Know what I mean? Definitely. You know the answer to that question. All right. Sounds fair enough. The only problem is it's hard for me to schedule the old live skis, but at least if you don't catch it live, you can always go back, or you can always watch it when it's not live anymore. You know what I mean? All right, guys, I'm out. Scorpio Smith is in with a very nice looking 5-pack. These guys are halfway there. I just need a buck from them, and they'll be in the underground Hot Wheels gambling ring. You know what I mean? It's like the other side of Race Mountain you've never seen before. All right, guys, I am out. Thanks for tuning in. Look for qualifying for the Devil's Backbone coming up on Sunday, I'm sure. And then the race Monday. Whoa. You guys still there? I don't know what happened other than some sort of connection issues. Hopefully the live stream hasn't been too bad. I know the one time I had most epic King of the Misfits race, did it live, and the stream was horrible. All right, guys, so like I was saying, hopefully this is still on, and I'm not saying this for nothing, but the qualifying for the Devil's Backbone coming up Sunday, and look for the race either Monday or Tuesday. But make sure you get your driver selection, who you think will win, in by tomorrow night, right before the stroke of midnight if you're on the Pacific